Here we are in the town of Quairading, or Quairading. We have this little wonder store. Not sure what they sell, whether it's an antique store, or it could just be a storage room. I do not know. And as we continue walking, we have the Brass Razor Bank. Not sure whether it still is a bank or, judging by the name, could be a fancy name for a hairdresser. I'm really not too sure. As we continue walking, we have what appears to be maybe a car museum, a really old one, or maybe even an old car shop where the cars have been left abandoned. But I think it's more likely an old car museum. And as we continue to walk, we have a hardware store and Elders Real Estate. And we also have We Will Remember Them, Lest We Forget. It's on a building of some kind, possibly the back of the hardware store. As part of their War Memorial in town, they have information on the Gallipoli campaign from 1915 to 1916. Information on John Simpson, Kirkpatrick, known as Simpson and East Donkey. And also the amazing periscope rifle used in Gallipoli in 1915. Talking about landing 4 units at Anzac Cove in Turkey. Also, the Lone Pine Memorial in Gallipoli. As we continue to have a look on the back, it talks about the evacuation of Gallipoli and the tomb of the unknown soldier. And the troops landing at Anzac Cove. The Sphinx of Gallipoli. And talking about who were the Anzacs. And as we always say, lest we forget. So let's take a moment's silence to remember those who sacrificed their lives in Gallipoli. Lest we forget. Just adjacent to the Rowing Museum, we have Quairading Vintage Club, which has got various old farm tractors on display. Not sure if it's open to the public, but certainly worth a look from afar. We have a typical old railway crane, and the railway station is the typical nice country railway station, which is 812.50 feet above sea level. And here's the front of the railway station. We have a picture of a W-class steam locomotive. And also information talking about the York to Bruce Rock railway line.
Take a closer look at El Toro, a 500 kilogram sculpture constructed from retired tools, machine parts and farm scraps sourced throughout the Wheatbelt by now and being artist Jordan Sprigg. Sprigg spent over 400 years bringing the life to El Toro, and we are so delighted he's here in Quairading, catching the eyes and hearts of locals. So if you come down here, just have a look at him and discover. What can you discover? Well, I can see a pair of scissors, some pliers, very incredible artwork that Jordan has done. Let's just go around the other side. And this sculpture, El Toro, is located outside the Quairading Shire Hall. Some banners and much thought has gone into it. This is the Centenarian walk. It's got little plaques at it of people who have made it to 100 in the Quairading area. Nice little seating around, and it's got the ghost gums in it. It has the Quairading farming families who have been on the same farm for 100 years. Way to go. So if you know someone who's been on a farm, lives on a farm, maybe just come down and just see if their name is on here.